What is happening to my nose? Hey everybody, it's Zeke. Welcome back to another Scent Squatch review. And today I'm going to be reserving? No, I've already reserved it. I bought it. I'm going to review the Xerjoff Scent Ether. Y'all ready? Let's get on it.
Scent Squatches. Scent Squatch.
All right, so today will be the review of the Xerjoff fragrance Ether. Before going any further, make sure you comment below what you think of Ether. Do you have Ether? Do you want Ether? What do you want me to review? Like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe too, please. Just click it. Click is free, right? So Xerjoff Ether is a part of the Chemi line, which used to be their sister company. That's why the K's there. And they decided to merge. This line specifically is about alchemy, something that I've always been fascinated with. Not that I think I can turn this pen into gold or anything, but the mental change in yourself. Psychology is kind of a form of alchemy, changing yourself from one thing to another, changing other things from one thing to another. And this one also ties in astrological stuff. As I look real close at the bottle, there's suns, there's moons, it almost looks like a nebula, but it is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Hopefully that unblurs itself for you. And you can see the K on the top there. But let's quit talking about how it looks and spray it on a stick. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I'm probably not gonna do the review. I'm probably just gonna smell it. Oh. This has a lot of citrus in the opening and I love it. I don't like citrus. What is happening to my nose? This is good. So initially, it is this very oody, woody citrus. I didn't think that could be a thing, but it is a woody, oody citrus. The citrus is so smooth. Kind of like the Ex Nihilo on the dry down. That's that smoothness. Oh, that is... And the oud is oud. That's the thing I'm loving right now. So many oud scents out there. They use a synthetic oud. I don't know if they use real oud. I think they do. But this smells like real oud oil. That barnyardy, animalic, fecal. I challenge everybody that's not into oud to go get like a sample. You can get little bitty oud samples. Insert Oud is who I go through. And you can get, you know, tiny, tiny little samples that'll last you a long time because you only need like a dot and then you rub it together. And smell it. Get used to the intricacies of oud, how it changes, and you'll fall in love. You'll never go back from wearing oud. I gotta smell this on my skin. But yeah, I challenge you to do that just to get used to that barnyard sense and how it's only barnyard for a little while. That atomizer is amazing. I'm gonna put this down before I break it. That's awesome. This is, oh, this is good. There is something about the way they blended this that is just so perfect in that oud world. The citrus is there. I will admit, the citrus on the card is not as citrusy as it is on my skin. On my skin, it is super citrusy, but not unbearable like a lot of citrus stuff that I smell. I'm trying not to do the notes too much. I want to give you more of a feel of it, and I'm going to talk about the citrus that I'm smelling. It has Amalfi lemon, Brazilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, mandarin, and cumin. Still got that Seminalis review from last week on my mind. So while I've smelled lemon, orange, bergamot, I've not smelled Amalfi lemon, Brazilian orange, or Calabrian bergamot. And maybe that's what I'm smelling every time I smell those. But those are all in this, and that's what I'm smelling. If those are different citruses than the normal lemon, orange, and bergamot, I like these way better because these are so smooth. They just blend so well together. I'm going to read what they say about the marketing of this, which the marketing of this is brilliant, especially for somebody like me that's into the weird stuff that I'm into. They did real good. In alchemy, earth, fire, wind, and water were the four elements that matter was believed to be composed of. Then there was the fifth element.
Me, fifth element.
Not that fifth element. Ether which is a celestial substance, the connected material to the divine. Ether is a perfume. This is the ether that we're talking about, unlike any other. It's a scent that challenges the senses and rewards those willing to look beyond the familiar. I love that. And it's challenging my senses. And I'm very willing to look beyond the familiar. When are the aliens coming to get us? Like, fix everything. This scent is amazing. I want to see what the dry down's like on this, but so far it is the perfect blending of citrus, and the oud is already hitting. You know, the oud is a base note in this, but I'm smelling it right now, and it is that perfect, this is what oud should smell like. The cool thing about this is one that I could wear in the summer easily. This doesn't feel like a darker winter fall oud. This feels like you could wear this year round. Signature scent? I don't know yet. Let me get to the dry down. So let's do that, and I'll be right back. I'm back, and I want to throw more paper in a good, exciting way, because this is so perfectly blended. If you like oud, you'll love this. If you like citrus, you'll love this. I don't like citrus. I love this. So that's a little thing, a little tip of the hat to the citrus people out there. It's smooth. It is elegant. You could wear this for black tie. You could wear this for date night in jeans and a t-shirt. I feel like this, for me, could potentially be a signature scent. That oud is so... The oud in this is oud. It's gotta be oud. It smells the perfect level of barnyard with a little bit of floral and a little bit of citrus left over. The dry down has become so soft, has become so smooth. The sillage is tremendous, but I feel like in the dry down, it's not as, you know, projecting across the room tremendous. The projection initially was through the roof. Now it's kind of found its sweet spot. One of the things I love about this, and one of the things I love about oud in general, is it's weird. It's a good weird. There's something kooky and goofy, but smooth and sensual and classy, if that makes any sense at all. One of the notes that are in the base is supposed to be caramel. I'm not getting any caramel from this. The florals that are in this, let me tell you. You got the lavender, clary sage, which is kind of more woody than floral. But then there's this fir to it. Not fir like that, but fir like the tree, like a balsam fir, like a Christmas tree. There's also some pine, and I smell that too. It's starting to get a little hint of vanilla, which I like. I like vanilla. I need to keep the vanilla very low and small because my wife is not huge on the vanilla scents, but this I think she would like. And there's musk, but the musk kind of gives it this clean smoothness to it, and the oud is just outstanding. Outstanding. One thing that it says is the Bulgarian rose. I've not really gotten the rose out of this, but Bulgarian rose for me has never been really floral and super polleny and rosy. To me, you know, a lot of people it does, but whatever that is in this, I like. I love this scent. This is, oh, I hope my wife likes this. I really do, because if she doesn't like this, I'm going to have to get rid of it. Not that she forces me to do things. I just want her to like to be around me and smell me. That sounded weird too. It's amazing. It is absolutely outstanding. Fantastic job, Xerjoff. If you want a fresh, oudy, citrusy, which I never would have thought I'd be able to say. I never thought I would have said, I want a citrusy scent. I want this scent. I want to make this a signature scent. This is something that is just like so powerful to me. You know, they say that this is supposed to be a refreshing thing. You know, that's the ether, refreshing, bringing you into the divine, looking beyond the familiar. Do I feel that? Yeah, I do. There's something cleansing. There's something, and maybe it's the citrus. Maybe it smells like a household cleaner. It doesn't smell like a household cleaner. But there is something very cleansing about this. And I think it might be the citrus, because citrus is associated with clean. And you add the fir, the balsam fir, you add the cypriol, and you add the pine, and it just gives that clean, woody, in a forest after the rain. but after the rain, it's not humid like that, but it's just like a nice spring rain in the forest. That's what I'm getting with that barnyard oudie that's perfectly blended oud. This is Xerjoff Ether, may be one of my favorites now. This is staying in the collection. This may be in the top 5. This is outstanding stuff. Who would wear this? This is a person who's a quiet strategist. This is someone who doesn't want to be the most interesting person in the room, but they always somehow end up being the most interesting person in the room. This is someone who is a late night thinker, who is an executive, who is an executive, but a creative executive, like a chief marketing officer. That's who this is. This is someone who is a deep thinker. People want to hear what they have to say. Kind of like you're at a quiet speakeasy whiskey bar that's kind of trendy, and you're in the corner having a conversation with this guy, the one that would wear this, and the conversation just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder, but you're having a blast. That's this scent. And while everybody else around that conversation is peacocking and look at me, this isn't happening here. This is just a deep, introspective conversation. This is a deep, introspective scent. I love it. Xerjoff Ether from the K line, Kimmy blending magic. That's what this is. This is beautifully blended. This is so perfect. This may be my favorite of everything I've reviewed. I don't know. Haltane has always been my top. Oud for Greatness second. This is pushing those hard. This is, I'm gonna wait for the whole day dry down on this, but this is so good. I like this a lot. So definitely a thumbs up, Xerjoff Ether. I hope you enjoyed the review. What do you want me to review? And I'll do it. I will. Well, within reason. I'll be back next week with another review. I really appreciate you watching. See you guys.
Squatch.